Hello everyone, welcome to part 2A of chapter 3 Office Automation Tools. So as we have covered the first part, word processing software, in our previous video, so today we will be starting part 2 spreadsheet software. Also, as this part spreadsheet software is a bit longer than other two parts, part 1 and part 3, so we will be studying spreadsheet software in subdivisions. So today we will be studying the topics Introduction, Installation of Apache OpenOffice and Calc main window, and working with spreadsheets. So let's start. Now, as the chapter is spreadsheet software, so first of all let us know what is a spreadsheet and why do we use it. We basically use spreadsheet to store data in the form of table, means in a tabular form, and we know that a table is comprised of rows and columns. Also, we use the spreadsheet to store, arrange and sort data, means we can arrange and sort data too in a spreadsheet, and also on the numeric data we can perform calculations in a spreadsheet. It is similar to the ruled paper accounting worksheets traditionally used for bookkeeping, means it is just the electronic version of normal calculating paper. When we do calculation on a paper, it is similar to that, but the difference is that it is electronic spreadsheet. It is not a traditional spreadsheet. The computerized version of a worksheet is called spreadsheet. And what does it help us for? It basically lets us to do calculation on numerical data, represent data with charts, analyze and print. Now let us study the popular uses of spreadsheet. We can manage financial data using spreadsheet. We can also handle the data entry forms using the spreadsheet software. We can keep track of a student performance in school by calculating his or her grades and other relevant information. Also, we can create list of items which may not be numeric, means it is not necessary that the list contains numbers. We may also create non-numeric list in a spreadsheet software. We can manage company information, like we can create graphs, we can create different kind of charts from the data which will be helpful for our company. Now, there are many spreadsheet applications which we can use to create spreadsheet. Some of them are Microsoft Office Excel, Apache OpenOffice Calc, LibreOffice Calc and Google Sheets. Basically, Microsoft Excel is a spreadsheet application by Microsoft. Apache OpenOffice and LibreOffice Calc, both of these are open source software. Both OpenOffice and LibreCalc are free as they are open source software. Also, Calc's default file format is the ODF, Open Document Format, and it is originated with openoffice.org. Google Sheets, it is a web-based spreadsheet application, and web-based means we can access our spreadsheets online, means we can edit them, we can create them online. Now, as in the previous video we only learned to open the application, but here we are also going to study how to install the complete Apache OpenOffice, and with it all the softwares like word processing software, spreadsheet software, presentation software, etc. all come. So first of all, you have to open the file that is given here. Then you have to select the operating system and the language according to your system. Then click on the option Download Full Installation. Installing OpenOffice on Windows. Now how you have to install on Windows? Basically you have to double click on the downloaded exe file, then click on next, then click on unpack. After unpacking, click on next, then enter your information, whatever information is asked there you have to enter that, then again click on next. Choose the setup type, then you have to choose the setup type, then again click on next. It is recommended that the beginners should choose typical. Means if you are a beginner, if you are using the Apache OpenOffice for first time, then you should choose the setup type as typical. Then click on install, and after clicking on install, click on finish. Then it will be installed and you can run OpenOffice so that you can check whether it has been installed successfully or not. Click on the spreadsheet to open Office Calc. Means if you want to open the OpenOffice Calc, then click on the option. Now title bar, basically as its name suggests, it displays the title of the spreadsheet, means the name of the current spreadsheet. Also it displays the extension of the spreadsheet and the name of the software. As we are using the software OpenOffice Calc, so it will display this name. Also remember that if the spreadsheet is new, means we are using it for the first time, then the name will be untitled N, and here N will be 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. And the ellipsis means the 3 dots. If they are appearing after a option, then it means that when you click on that option or that ellipsis, then a dialog box will appear. Now next is menu bar. Lies just below the title bar and it contains various menu options. Whenever we select a menu option, then further a sub menu will appear and it will contain a number of options related to the main menu options. So here are the menu options and their sub menu options. First is file. File means it will display the commands like creating, saving, opening, printing. All these commands will be displayed under the file option. Second is edit. Edit to cut, copy, paste. All these will be displayed under the edit option. Next is view tab. So basically this tab is used to display the items on the Calc main window. Whichever item or the option will be selected will be displayed on the Calc main window. This is the main work of the View tab. Next is Insert. Insert, it contains command for inserting. What can we insert? We can insert cells, rows, columns, sheets, sheet from file, function, function list, picture, chart. These all are the elements that we can insert in the spreadsheet. Next is Format. Format is basically used for formatting, and we can format the cells, we can format the rows, columns and sheets. So basically formatting changes the layout of the spreadsheet. Next is Tools. Tools basically contains options like spell check, means for spelling checking, and inserting macros. These options are found under the tool option. Next is data. Data contains commands to manipulate data such as sort, filter, validity, etc. Means whenever we want to change the data or we want to sort it, filter it according to some specific conditions, then we use data. Window. This menu contains the option for modifying the windows. Means if we want to open a new window or we want to close an existing window, then we use the menu window. Next is Help. Help, as its name suggests, it is used for helping the user wherever the user is confused that what is this option used for, then we can take the help of help menu. It will suggest us, and whenever we click on help, then the option what's this, it appears, and when we click over it, then we can learn about that feature. And if you want to turn this feature off, then click once or press the escape key twice. You have to press the escape key twice. Now next is standard bar. It lies below the menu bar and it is almost similar to the menu bar. How? Basically it contains the icons of the options which are present in the menu bar. Like we can find the option new, open, save, print, etc. All these options are found in the menu bar, and these options icons you can find in the standard bar. Next is find bar. So as its name suggests, to find means we can find the text. Whenever we type a text in that text box, then we can find that specific word in the whole spreadsheet where it is present and where not. Suppose we are searching for a specific word and it is present 5 times in a spreadsheet. Then by clicking on the up and down arrows, we can see all the words where are they located. Now next is formatting. So basically formatting bar is used for formatting the text. We can format the text in a number of ways, like we can make it bold, we can make it italic, underline, or we can set it directions like in left alignment, in right alignment, in center alignment, like this. So we can also align the text using formatting bar. So basically the leftmost icon on the window in the formatting bar is used for style and formatting. Then the boxes following it will be font name and font size list. They show the current settings for the selected cell or area. Means whichever area or whichever cell is already selected, they will show the current setting. For example, what is its font name, what is its font size, it will display this. Next is we have 3 icons for bold, italic and underlining. Next is for alignment. There are 4 alignment like left, center, right or justify. Merge cell icon means it will be used for merging the cells, and it will become active when multiple cells are selected. Of course, you cannot merge a single cell, you can merge multiple cells. So whenever you select multiple cells, then you can activate this option. Next is format of numbers can be changed by using the number format icons. As we are talking about the formatting bar in which we can do formatting, so we can also format numbers by using the number format icon, and it displays the options currency, percent, standard, add decimal place, delete decimal place. We can change the number format like this. We can also increase or decrease the indentation of text using the indent arrows. We can modify the borders of cell, means the outline you can see. And how can we do it? We can choose different border styles, and where are they available? They are available on the drop down of the border icon. Means just simply click on the border icon, drop down, then you can choose a number of border styles. Background color of cells can be changed by clicking the background color icon. There is a background color icon and there is a font color icon. So if you want to change the background color of cell, then you have to choose the background color icon. And if you want to change the color of the text, then you have to change the or choose the font color icon for changing its color. Next is formula. So basically we use formula bar to write formula. To the left of the formula bar there is a name box which we call as cell reference. What is cell reference? Cell reference is the address of cell like A1, A2, B1, B2. These all are examples of cell reference. And to the right of the name box, that is the cell reference, there are three icons. First is function wizard icon, second is sum icon, and third is function icon. So what are their basic tasks? Basically, function wizard, whenever we click on that icon, then a dialog box will open and it will contain a number of functions and you can search through them. Now, when you click on the sum icon, then it will display the total of the numbers in the cells above the current cell. Whichever active cell is there, then the numbers in the cells above that will be total. And suppose in the condition when there are no numbers above the current cell, then what will the calc do? Calc will automatically take the cells to the left which are placed in the sum formula. Means if there are no numbers available above the current cell, then the cells to the left are placed in the formula of sum. Now, what is the task of function icon? Whenever we click on it, then an equal sign will appear in the active cell and we can enter a formula. Also, if we are adding any new data to the active cell, then the sum and function icons which are appearing to the right of the name box, they will change to cancel and accept icons. Now, the content of the current cell are displayed in the input line, which is the remainder of the formula bar. That means if something is not being written in the formula bar, it is left there, then you can write it in the input line. It is displayed there. Also, whenever you want to edit the cell content, you can edit it in two ways. First is by the formula bar and second is the cell itself. You can edit the content in the cell itself. To edit inside the input line area, just you have to click in the area and then type whatever you want to change. To edit within the current cell, just double click the cell. If you want to edit in the cell, then just double click it and type your change. Next is Sheet tab. Sheet tab is basically used for displaying various sheets present in the Spreadsheet software. Whichever sheet will be active, that means the current active sheet will have a white tab. If we are on sheet 1, then it will be displaying a white tab. If we are on sheet 2, it will display a white tab. Similarly, others too. Whichever current active sheet will be there, it will display a white tab. A single spreadsheet calc file can contain multiple sheets, and whenever we want to go from one sheet to another, we can simply traverse by clicking on them. Right click on the sheet tab will display various options. Whenever you are clicking right, then you will be displayed with a number of options as you can see in the picture: insert sheet, delete sheet, rename sheet, etc. These all will be displayed whenever you right click on the sheet tabs. Next is status bar. Status bar is basically used to see the status of the spreadsheet or the information about the spreadsheet, and also there are some convenient ways by which we can quickly change some of the features of our spreadsheet. Sheet sequence number, what does it do? It shows the number of current sheet or total number of sheets in the spreadsheet. Like how many sheets are there, sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. Then it will display the total number of sheets which are present in the spreadsheet. Selected cell information is also displayed on the status bar. Means its information, the information of active cell will also be displayed. When a group of cells is selected, means if we have selected a group of cells, then what will happen? The sum of the contents is displayed by default, means their sum will be displayed. and if you want to change it, you can just right click it and then you will be displayed with a number of options like average, count, minimum, maximum. All these will be displayed. When the cursor is on an object such as a picture or chart, the information displayed includes the size of the object and its location. Means if you are placing the cursor over an object like chart or picture, then information related to that will be displayed, like what is the size of the chart or specific picture and its location, that where is it located. And if you want to change the view magnification, then this is the zoom slider. You can click here on the plus minus sign to magnify, that is zoom in and zoom out. Next is sidebar. Sidebar is basically located on the right side of the edit views of Calc. It contains frequently used tools grouped in decks, means like properties, styles and formatting, gallery, navigator. All these are located in the sidebar. Clicking on any of the vertical tabs, open the deck for that tab. Next is active cell. You know what is active cell, which on whichever cell we are working, in whichever we are typing the content, that is called active cell. How is it identified? It will have a heavy black border around it. The heavy black border will indicate that it is the active cell. Next is row headers. Row headers are basically the numbers which are present at the left of each row. They are 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Similarly are the column headers. They are in the form of ABC, whereas the row headers are in the form of 1, 2, 3. And the row header and column header together make the cell reference. Working with spreadsheets. Now here are some different ways how to work with spreadsheet, what to do in them, what are the different available options to do with a spreadsheet. So as you know, there are various sheets in the spreadsheet and each sheet will contain a number of rows and columns. A particular cell is identified by its column letter and row number. These cells hold the individual elements. Text, numbers, means they can contain any content in them that make up the data to display and manipulate. These all make up the data which will be displayed in the spreadsheet. Each spreadsheet can have many sheets and each sheet can have many individual cells. Means it is not necessary that one spreadsheet can have only one sheet. No, it can have many sheets, and similarly each sheet can have many individual cells. Now next is how to create a new blank worksheet. First of all, click on File, then click on New and then click on Spreadsheet. On the standard bar, click on drop down of the new icon Spreadsheet. Means as we have discussed that on the standard bar you can find the icons of the options present on the menu bar. So here you will find the icon of Spreadsheet. If you will click on that, then you can create a new blank worksheet. On the keyboard, type Ctrl+N. Means if you want to create a new worksheet with the help of keyboard, then you have to apply the shortcut key Ctrl+N. Now, how to open an existing spreadsheet? First of all, click on File menu, then on Open. Then a dialog box will appear and then you have to locate where is the spreadsheet present, then it will be opened. And if you want to open the spreadsheet using the standard bar, then there will be icon. You have to click on that icon Then you will be displayed with the number of worksheets that have been recently opened. So you can open the existing spreadsheet in these ways. Navigating the spreadsheet. First of all, accessing a particular cell means how do you access a particular cell? You have to just place the mouse pointer over the cell and then click on it. Then you will have access to that cell. Another way is to type the cell reference, means you can also type the cell reference here to go on that cell, access that cell. You have to just type the cell reference and then press enter. There is to access the cell. It is like you can open the Calc Navigator, then it will open a dialog box or navigator dialog box for you. Then you have to enter the column name and the row number. Then when you will press enter, then it will show it. Cell to cell navigation means if you want to go from one cell to another, then you can simply use the arrow keys, or you can use the keys like tab, enter keys, and arrow keys are general. Sheet to sheet navigation means if you want to go from one sheet to another, then how will you go? Using the sheet tab. Here is the sheet tab, you can see there. So if you click on sheet 2, then you will be on sheet 2. If you click on sheet 3, then you will be there. And also there is another way, as you can see in the image. Here is, if you click on this option, then it will move to the last sheet, this for next sheet, this for previous sheet, and this to the last sheet from the beginning. Now, a worksheet. After you have done your work on worksheet, then if you want to save it, go to the menu bar, click on File and then click on Save. If you want to save using the standard bar, then there will be icons and you have to click on the Save icon. Now suppose that you are saving your worksheet for the first time, then you will have to specify its name and its location, for which a dialog box will appear. You will enter the name of the spreadsheet there and location for saving it. Then you will save it. Now, close a worksheet. You will close a worksheet by going to menu bar, click on File, then Close. Now, suppose that you have not saved the spreadsheet, you have just created. So, this will display a dialog box. This dialog box will contain 3 options. First, save, second, discard, and third, cancel. Save, when you click on save, then your changes will be saved. If you click on discard, then your changes will not be saved. And if you click on cancel, then this dialog box will disappear and you will be back to your spreadsheet. Also, you can directly close if you have already saved the worksheet. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Part 2 will be continued in next videos. Bye bye.